In a provocative escalation, Ukraine's military chief general Aleksandr Syrsky has openly called for the re-establishment of Ukrainian military positions inside Russia's Kursk and Belgorod regions, signaling a potential push for a full-scale invasion across the border, even as fragile peace talks with Moscow continue. The announcement, made after a high-level meeting chaired by President Volodymyr Zelensky, directly challenges Russia's claims of having restored full control over its border territories following Ukraine's failed spring-summer incursions. It also throws cold water on ongoing de-escalation efforts, raising alarms in Moscow and among European mediators.
We emphasize the restoration of positions and holding territories in the Kursk and Belgorod regions of the Russian Federation.
Syrsky's comments come despite massive Ukrainian losses, with Russian President Vladimir Putin recently describing Ukraine's cross-border campaign as a catastrophe that left over 76,000 Ukrainian troops dead and combat units depleted to just 47% strength. Earlier in April, Russia declared it had expelled all Ukrainian forces from occupied settlements in the Kursk region. Putin personally visited the area, underscoring its strategic importance and showcasing restoration efforts. But Syrsky's declaration now suggests that Kyiv may be preparing to renew operations on Russian soil, a move seen in Moscow as an existential threat. Ukraine's renewed territorial ambitions come amid a severe manpower and weapons crisis. The United States recently halted all arms deliveries to Ukraine, citing a critical stockpile shortage. Meanwhile, Kyiv has requested a fresh batch of heavy military hardware from Germany, including Weissent demining vehicles, reportedly to assist with breaching Russia's fortified border again. Ironically, the call for aggression comes as Russia and Ukraine return to the negotiation table in Istanbul. The two sides have begun drafting preliminary documents and exchanging prisoners, though Moscow remains deeply skeptical of Kyiv's intentions. "Let them stop strikes on our territory, then we can talk," Putin said earlier this month, referencing repeated Ukrainian drone and sabotage attacks deep into Russian cities. The Kremlin has framed these attacks as terrorism, and Syrsky's latest threat may bolster Russia's claims that Ukraine is sabotaging peace for territorial ambitions. While some Western observers see Syrsky's statement as political posturing to maintain morale and bargaining leverage, others view it as a dangerous provocation that could justify a far broader Russian counteroffensive.
This is not defense. This is an open declaration of war, a threat to invade sovereign Russian territory.
As Ukraine pushes toward what may be an unwinnable war of attrition, its leadership now appears caught between diplomatic overtures and battlefield desperation, choosing escalation over compromise. With NATO increasingly reluctant to commit more resources and Washington reviewing its global military posture under President Trump, Ukraine's gamble may further isolate it and embolden Moscow to expand its operations beyond the current front lines.